Hi, it's Erik Daley of the Molten Ore Group, and here's what you need to know if you're a retirement plan sponsor for the week ended Friday, May the 22nd of 2026. So last December, back in 25, Jerry Schlichter of the famous firm who's pulled now $1.5 billion in settlements from plan sponsors, filed 4 lawsuits that should make every retirement plan committee stand up and pay attention. And here's the twist: they're not retirement plan cases. He sued 4 large employers, United Airlines, LabCorp, Community Health Systems, and Allied Universal, over the voluntary benefits programs. So we're talking accidental insurance, critical illness, hospital indemnity, the stuff that employees generally pay for themselves through payroll deduction. But here's the part that matters. He didn't just sue the employers, he named the consultants as co-defendants. The allegations were self-dealing and dual compensation. In this case, brokers were screening bids to maximize their own commissions, and according to the complaint, participants were paying premiums up to 6 times what comparable coverage would have cost elsewhere. One consultant alone collected over $14 million in commissions on a single arrangement over a 5-year period of time. So why am I talking about this within the retirement plan context? Because the legal theory actually ports directly. Schlichter's arguments is that a consultant exercises discretion in carrier selection and steers the employer toward higher fee-paying solutions that pay the consultant more. The consultant becomes a functional fiduciary, at least under ERISA, full stop. The same argument clearly would apply in the retirement plan space, where you have consulting firms potentially driving RFPs towards solutions that have an embedded economic interest with the consulting firms. We've talked about this in other contexts, but I think here's where it applies from a legal perspective. The revenue sharing arrangements don't show up clearly in the 408b2s, and certainly the conflicts from distribution don't as well. Schlichter's already built the complaint template. They've already demonstrated their ability to use it. The plaintiff's bar doesn't have to invent anything new to port that back to retirement plans. So if you're a retirement plan sponsor, the question at this point isn't really whether your consultant calls themselves a fiduciary. It's whether their compensation model could survive that same pleading argument. So an important issue for plan sponsors to be aware of, both in the context of their retirement plans, but to the extent that you begin embedding or reviewing other financial wellness tools within that same context, could create risk that you're going to want to document significantly, and perhaps even more importantly, determine that there aren't conflicts driving those recommendations.